do is, oh, I'll also see what I messed up on. I'm gonna have to get the fill bucket right here. I'm gonna fill all those up. Makes it look a little bit nicer. So, and I'm gonna put those logs back over there. No, we're not gonna worry about that right now. So we're gonna make two monsters over here, and and what would be a good one? I'll make these guys. These are just gonna be indicators for our monster. A lot of video games do that. They don't actually look like the monsters you fight, but you still go to the same battle. Actually, I'm gonna delete that one because we're gonna make it the same one, so it's not gonna matter. We're gonna make the second page kill the monsters because it's still gonna be there when you're not floating around. We're gonna make it to where the monsters are there, but you can't interact with them until you do a certain amount of things and trigger the events. So we're actually going to make these monsters move around. And what I like to do is I like to put the stepping animation and the frequency on how many times they move, like say per minute. I always put that at the highest, so that they are constantly moving and that it doesn't look choppy. So when you put it at a slower speed like that, it's gonna look real smooth. And I'll show you what I mean by that. They're gonna move slow, but they're gonna move a lot slow. If that makes any sense. It's a little complicated. And their type of movements is going to be a custom move route. This brings up a whole lot of other options, and this is really interesting because you can make things happen after they get done moving a certain amount of way. So there's a lot of options like jump, wait, switch on, change frequency, change speed, play SE, scripts, through. We'll go over those in a minute, but right now we're just gonna make them do a simple repeating action. So you're gonna make that, make sure that's checked so he doesn't do it just once. And we're not going to click skip if cannot move, because then it's going to throw his path off a bit. It's going to make him go places when you click him, or when you move in front of him that you don't want him to go, and people will play on that. So we're just going to make him move in a simple circular direction. So we're going to make him move right, right, down, down, left, left, up, up, and that is a square formation, but it is a And actually, let me delete this one. I'm going to copy this page since we have that move route. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to paste it. Then I'm going to put this. So now we still have the same move route on this page. So nothing changes. But now, when you click on them, after the switch, killed monsters. I'm sorry. That's not what you want to do. When you click on him, going to go into a battle, and battle processing is on the third tab, and since it's a low level, he's not very strong, we're just going to do a couple slimes, okay? Even though that's not what these guys look like, we're just going to do slimes anyways. Maybe you can import other character sets and pictures and all this stuff. You can also set a couple other things like destination with variable. We're not going to go over that right now. Battle processing climb 2. So whenever you get done killing these guys, we're also going to make it. We're going to make it to where you can go to control variables. And we're going to add a constant of 1 because you killed that monster. So the monster task. So when you get up to 2 monsters, then it's going to trigger the girl to say something else. And then after that, we're going to erase the event so that monster's gone after that, okay? So we're going to copy that. I'm going to paste that. Okay, let's make sure have everything situated. Um, we're gonna make her say something after this. This should all work. We'll make her say, "Thank you for doing that. I have something else for you. Please accept it." Okay, what should you get this time? Say you get an elixir. Life. I don't know, I kind of like the. Let's do a fire scroll. How about that? Increase constant of 1. Show text. You got a fire scroll. I'm gonna make that transparent. And we're gonna play a sound effect in there. Same one actually, so we can keep it consistent, pay attention to detail, that kind of thing. And whenever you want to include an event in between a certain amount, you're going to want to click on the one right below that thing. You're going to double click it, and it's going to put it right in between those two. Okay, so that's a quick way of doing that. And also, this also has a right click to it, so you can right click, and basically what the double click does is the insert button. So you can either click insert or double click, and that'll put it in between there. Because remember, it does matter what order these are in. You can't just slap them all in here and expect them to run right. So it does go from top to bottom. And do that, and you got the fire scroll. And last but not least, we are going to use the last of our self switches. And if you wanted to use, more, you could. But self switches just help to get you started for basic events and stuff like that. So we're going to use the fourth one, and then that will be our last self switch, and we're going to make that D. And then we're going to make a new page, and the self switch is D, and we don't need that. I don't know why I clicked that. I'm going to say, "Thank you so much. I'll see you later." Again, we're going to do this whole thing again. And if you don't want to do that, you can always just copy the page, then paste the page, and that will cause the same effect. You can get all the stuff done. And if you don't want to go through all that work of putting the graphic and changing her, and so that's just what we're gonna do for now, okay? And where was that pesky little page? This is a fire scroll. You got a fire scroll, yay! All right, let's see if this works, guys.